Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a mini tarot reading for the eclipse energy. Now I'm sorry for not being around for a while. I've been busy basically getting this stuff done. It's my book, Love It All, and it's a guide to spiritual awakening and channeling if you're interested. There'll be more information further in this video or check out the details below, but you can basically order from Amazon. Now, so I've been inundated. I apologize, I've not been around. I know that a lot of you are really not interested in the channeling, but it is something of my highest excitement that I'm spending more time on, so I do release quite a bit of that. But do stay with me because I will continue to do tarot readings. Let us start first with the sound bowl. Okay, so we'll take a couple of pings and some deep breaths with it before we begin. So deep breath in and exhale. Okay, Virgo, let us see, let us see, let us see. So we are in between two big eclipses, right? We've just had one, but the next one is on the 8th of April. It's a new moon solar eclipse in Aries, and a lot of people feeling, you know, this undercurrent of unrest. It's like the calm before the storm, right? A lot of people picking up on this. A lot of structures and systems are going to be crumbling. You know, we may have periods this year of power going down and needing to sort of rely on innovations, you know, maybe stockpiling, that sort of stuff. So there's a real kind of collective energy at the moment, and things are going to come to a head, right? So hence I'm doing this reading. But as always, to remain in a positive state of mind, excitable, here for the adventure, because that's what you are, then we just, you know, ride the wave. So let us do, we're going to do a couple of oracle cards, and then we're going to do a cross of truth for you. Okay. What does Virgo need to know? What is the theme for Virgo with the eclipse energies? Of course, you feel the eclipse energies good 6 months after as well, so this could resonate a little bit later down the line for you, but this is the kind of general feelings. Ooh. Okay, we had change at the bottom of the deck over there, but the thing that jumped up was taking risks, Virgo. I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's not your norm to be taking risks. Obviously, calculated risks is quite a good idea, you know, but you see, when we project too much in the headspace, it can tend to go down a negative loophole or projection. And what we really wanting to do is take calculated risks for the betterment. Now, of course, there is an eagle there. Eagle has excellent eyesight and can see things from a distance. So it's almost as if you, I don't know whether you know this already, whether you've come across something already, or whether it's going to come to a head with, you know, on the 8th or a little bit after that, but it's some sort of epiphany that you've had where you've seen either a gap in the market, or you recognize that if you're looking for love, that it's okay to look for something you really want rather than go on a repeated pattern like you have done in the past. Or it could be perhaps you've been a little bit poorly and you're looking into an alternative holistic remedy that may be a bit of risk, you know. Whatever the case may be, taking risks is actually coming up pretty strong in this energy of the eclipse. So let's see what else we're having. I feel like it's good. I feel like it's good. I think it's going to pay off. Okay, what else do we have for Virgo, please? Okay. Ooh, very nice. Serendipity. Okay. So you are, if you're able to take a calculated risk, then serendipity is standing in your way. Luck is on your side. And if you do take the road less traveled, which is essentially what a risk is, right? if you take the road less traveled for you, you are going to be seeing signs and synchronicities turn up in your path, and good fortune and good luck. Okay, luck is really the thing we're talking about. You're suddenly in need of something and behold, it arrives. Okay, or you're thinking about something and then you see it in your reality, you know, like you think of a pom-pom and then all of a sudden you see it 2 days later, and then you kind of go, ah, right, what I think about comes about, and I start to see it in my reality. So how can I use this to my favor? How can I use this to my benefit? Lots of serendipitous interactions with people, I think, as well. It's like, and it's just working with the flow, and it's because you've taken the leap of faith, right? It's because you've taken a calculated risk. Right, this is a Moonology card. We'll see what comes out there. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Now, obviously, Libra is a card of balance, okay, diplomacy, and new moon's all about new beginnings. So, this could be a new romantic cycle begins if you're looking for love. Yes, of course, right? Again, it could be a serendipitous interaction, encounter with somebody new or somebody from the past. But this could also be, I'm also feeling this new romantic cycle in terms of, you know, your head space, your heart space. It's like, if you take, normally when we think about taking risks, it's about kind of like doing something that you fear doing. So when you do take that risk, you start to feel a little bit more alive, because you know that you are just on that like balancing edge between excitement and fear, right? And it makes things super laser focused. It makes you really, really alert. So when you're in that energy, often you can start to recognize new like elements about yourself that perhaps you didn't see before. And it's kind of excitable when you can surprise yourself. So this could even be a new romantic cycle begins within yourself. And I'm not talking in a sexual way. I'm talking about in a romantic way, in a kind of, wow, things could be dreamlike. It is possible to dream in the ideal, right? Serendipity does exist. Synchronicities do exist. And so it's really like, you always really attract someone when you're feeling good and positive about yourself, you know, because when you're feeling confident and happy with yourself, that's when, you know, people, it's like monster that flame, everyone wants a piece of it. So that's kind of interesting. So either you're going to be meeting somebody, or a new romantic cycle. I mean, it could even be a BFF, right? But it's really nice. It's really nice, and it's because you took a leap of faith. So we're going to do a cross of truth now. I really like this for you, Libra. I mean, Virgo. It's just because it was a new moon in Libra. Okay. We're doing a cross of truth. Okay. Current energy, we have Wheel of Fortune. Ooh la la, Virgo. Desire, Seven of Wands, standing in your power, standing up for what you believe in, protecting yourself. Oh, what's working in your favour is a Nine of Pentacles, okay? Having the resources, having enough to share as well, having foresight and vision for the future, which is absolutely that taking the risks card. The challenge is a High Priestess, okay? You may be feeling like things are a little bit too mysterious and you don't know which way things are going to go. The High Priestess will only answer direct questions. The outcome is the Judgment, okay? So the outcome of the eclipse energy, as you are moving in through this energy of taking risks and signs, synchronicities and serendipity passing in your way, it's almost like you get through all of that and then you arrive at a point, at a juncture almost, and now it's almost like the universe says, okay, Virgo, are you ready to take this now, make this permanent? Are you going to really step into this, or do you want to sample something else, or do you want to go back to the old way? Okay, the choice is yours. Judgment and judgment call. Life will never be the same again. So it's almost like you've got that check-in, a little final little test before you're ready to really fully dive into something new, into something that both excites you and is a little bit scary because it is unique. Right, let's clarify. So you definitely have a lot of fortune coming forward for you. Things are really moving in your direction, particularly because that serendipity card as well. So luck is on your side, Virgo. Use it wisely. We're going to clarify these cards now. I just feel a little bit more empowered with this reading. Like, look how powerful he is. Look how kind of self-assured he's like, okay, cool, this is my home, these are my things, I will defend it, this is mine. This is like having conviction, okay? Knowing what it is, what you want, when you want it. That's the way it is. And this as well, she's like, yep, I've got everything I need. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm driving towards. And I know how to get the resources I need to get as well. So, super duper. Right. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Magician. Nice. Under the Seven of Wands, we've got the Ten of Swords. So we'll talk about that. The Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. Under the High Priestess, we have the World. And under the Judgment card, we've got the Six of Wands. Good Lord, Virgo, I'm jealous. Right. Wheel of Fortune. Things turning in your favor 100%. And why? Because guess what, Virgo? You manifested. You are the Grand Master Manifester, the Magician. The elements are going to do whatever you want them to do. You are resourceful and you know how to alchemize it all as well. The desire here is to protect what is yours and to really stand with conviction about a risk that you want to take. Okay? Why? Because you recognize that something is dead, done, over with. You've had enough. There's no more going back, and so you're ready to take the plunge into something new that is pretty exciting. And guess what? You are taking all your resources with you. Okay? So it is actually a blessing in disguise. There's no going back to particular situations that you've been in. Nine of Pentacles, recognizing your independence, recognizing your resources, your vision for the future. This is the thing that is getting you so freaking excited. This is what you want to be feeling like all of the time. And this is what you are recognizing. It's almost like having taken a risk. It's like you start to feel emanations or vibrations of this like excitable quality of like, oh, I feel fulfilled in what I'm doing and my purpose and the people I'm connecting with, because I know I could risk a lot, but it's worth the risk. And this excitement gets you, it's basically following your passion. And why not? Now, the challenge is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is obviously a lady of mystery. She is suspended between the physical and the spiritual realms. All right. She's clarified by the World card because basically what it's saying is that you have no idea where this trajectory is going to take you. But what you do know is that it's ending some sort of cycle for good. Okay. And part of you may be a little bit worried about like, oh God, you know, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? But ultimately, some things we're just not supposed to know. This is intuition, right? So it's important to try and follow your intuition, but it may be showing you a lot of contrasting energies. So the thing about intuition is that the best thing to do is just to quickly catch that first initial impression you get. And it's the body impression, the emotional impression, not the mental one, right? That first impression, take a snapshot of it in your mind if you can. And go with that. That's what usually intuition is, but usually we stump it out. You know, we kind of go, no, mind takes over and projects all multitude of scenarios that are going to come up afterwards. So, very mysterious of where this is going to lead you, but it doesn't matter. It's always about the journey, not the destination. Ultimately, you are at the end of this kind of the intensity of the eclipse energy. You're going to be called to make a decision, a judgment call. And whatever you do, you are going to be celebrated for it. You are going to be moving, perhaps even traveling forward. All right? but you are standing tall, you're like on your high horse, right? So people are looking up to you, they are celebrating you, and the question is, Virgo, are you committed to celebrating yourself, and are you able to receive people celebrating you? That's really the question that needs to take place, because if you are, then it's all guns blazing, it's brilliant. Okay, so we're going to do a final card, Oracle card, message from Spirit. Okay, what does Virgo need to know, please, for the highest good? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Okay, so maybe the risk for you is saying, you know what, I'm taking a sabbatical for 6 months. Maybe it's, you know what, I don't care what anyone says, I'm going on holiday, or I need some time out. Okay, whatever it is for you, the whole setting off and doing this for yourself is a deeply healing experience for you. Taking a risk, seeing the serendipity around you, seeing the reality around you, rather than getting swept up in the duties and responsibilities of day-to-day life. It is beautiful. So that's what I have for you. I really hope you liked it. I wish you all the best for the eclipse. Okay, obviously if you're interested in a personal reading or channeling, check out my website loveitmore.com. Also the book information is a bit further down. And thank you so much for liking, sharing and commenting. I really appreciate you subscribing, and yeah, it really helps my channel, and I've had it for a number of years, and it's slow going, so any help that I can get, I'll be very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye.